Alright, well, everyone, this is Super Snap Brother playing Metroid Other M. And this has its own intro, so I'm just going to let it do the talking. And I guess we'll just select slot 2. Now this game has been a little controversial, or rather, some people have been a little well, I don't know, just some people weren't very pleased by it, and some people were. I personally think this is a fun game, although the story can be somewhat confusing, but I'll let you know. I'll let you see what I mean by that.
Why am I still alive? A baby.
Some of you may recognize this. This is the ending scene of Super Metroid. Really done. Really good graphics, I have to say. Ouchie.
Mother, time to go.
Okay, Samus. Everything's normal.
I awoke to the familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
Let's try sitting up, huh? Slowly down.
A dream. I had been reliving the tragic moments of my recent past. Thanks to the hyper beam, which was given to me somehow by the baby, I laid Mother Brain to waste. And the explosion that followed destroyed Planet Zebes, along with the remains of Mother Brain, the space pirates, and my long-standing nemesis, Ridley, and the baby.
Come on, Samus. Let's go next door.
Right, let's get started.
I guess you could consider that cool, but it also seems kind of tenuous.
Ready
to
for
me,
a quick
like
test, Samus? Okay, morph ball now.
Okay, you just press A to do that.
Go ahead and drop some bombs.
Same way you fire.
Okay, get out of morphball mode and return to normal.
Okay. Done.
Perfect, Samus. Alright, stand in the middle of the room.
Right here.
Surprised?
That's,
From there, kick climb to work your way up.
okay. Don't change direction at all.
Just like that, Samus. Let's invite some of your pals.
Okay. Cell calibration. Ow! There we go.
Okay, looking good. Let's check your reaction time.
My reaction time?
Here come some beams. Dodge them.
This introduces a new...
Okay, those are the moves I remember.
This introduces a new feature that you can dodge out of the way just by pressing it just before it being hit. Just like that.
Nice.
Well,
Remember how that feels.
you can also fully charge your beam
Next,
by
how
doing
about a
this
missile test?
while holding one.
Use concentration to replenish your missile supply.
Okay. You hold your Wii remote upright, vertical, and press
One of
A.
your pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find him for me, huh?
Okay, and this is where you can point at the screen and you can hold B to look around.
Why not say hello with a missile?
Okay, and you do that just by pressing A.
Looks like you ticked him off. The rest is all you.
You can jump on top of your enemy.
Okay, looking good.
Oops. I missed. Ah! You can lock on with B. Ah, crap.
Now, jump on its head.
Again.
Samus,
Okay, if you run towards the guy while he's down, like that, holding one, keeping your charge beam, you can do that, which is pretty cool.
How about you try using a power bomb?
That'll
This
be
area is well
fun.
fortified, so don't hold back.
And boom! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Allow adequate room around you during power bomb. Alright, Samus. That's it for the test.
Unfortunately, that'll be the last time you ever see that big bomb.
Looks like you took quite a bit of damage. It's unbelievable how well you've held up.
I wondered if this too was a result of the power the baby gave me.
Right. You're due in the meeting room. The big dogs are waiting. I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
Not even a fragment. None of the baby remained on me. I knew it to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a sign. Never again would I encounter the baby. Never. The finality of it struck me once again. Mission completed. The planet Zebes was annihilated, and all Metroids were exterminated. A simple report, almost dull even, but it felt momentous to me. I don't know how much time passed since then. Days went by in their quiet way, and people's recollections of Metroids and space pirates grew nebulous over time, relegated to a past concern of the galactic communities. Nothing more than a faded memory. Codenamed Baby's Cry. a common SOS with the urgency of a baby crying. The nickname comes from the fact that the purpose of the signal is to draw attention.
Naturally.
The signal was coming from a remote part of space. I altered the course of my ship as if this detour had already been part of my flight plan. Babies cry. It was as though it was crying specifically for me.
And that was all an intro. So, welcome to Metroid, Other M. They do quite a bit of talking in this game, which is kind of a departure from the usual Metroids. Quite a bit of talking. Pretty. And, I don't know, maybe derelict? Decided to keep that down. Thought she entered her ship from the top in the previous ones, the Super Metroid at least. A bit of the gameplay involves switching between 2D and 3D, looking into your you point this remote at the screen to look around, and sometimes you'll just be inspecting your surroundings just like that.
Galactic Federation.
There's no doors that need to be shot open in this game. You just approach them and they open. Oops. That was a big explosion.
Fancy meeting you here, Princess. Remember me?
Anthony.
I don't. Any of you?
There's only one person who calls me Princess. And that person is Anthony Higgs of the Galactic Federation Army.
I haven't seen you since that last mission. Hey, and your buddy's here too.
Adam Malkovich, a general in the Galactic Federation Army. Not only a trusted confidant, but also my former superior officer. Yes, there was a time when I was enrolled in the Galactic Federation Army. And then I was young and inexperienced. As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam's command and set out on my path as a solitary bounty hunter.
What are you doing here?
The first words out of his mouth were typical coming from Adam. To answer his question, I recounted the details of what had brought me to this place, and then I asked what circumstances led the Federation here.
That information is not for an outsider.
The word he so obviously chose, outsider, pierced my heart.
We're all prepped.
No dice. I think our only option is to use the laser to slowly burn our way through. This is gonna take a while.
The electrical system here is out, and we can't get the barrier wall to open. We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull off without collateral damage. What we need is some way to focus the power onto one centralized location.
Well, with that, this is Super Stud Brother, to be continued.